Basil is frequently used to give a special flavor to dishes. It has a striking flavor and aroma. But what about its medicinal properties? They don't fall too far behind. They are actually even more powerful. One example of this is that basil's antioxidant substances protect the body against free radicals. Furthermore, they prevent premature aging and help battle cancer. One of these antioxidant substances is called beta-carotene, and when it enters the body, it converts into vitamin A, preventing cholesterol oxidation and protecting the heart and blood vessels. Do you think that's all? Basil has many more therapeutic qualities. 1. It's a natural antibiotic. According to scientific research, basil stimulates the immune system. It has powerful antiseptic and antibacterial properties, which help treat several infections. 2. It protects the heart and blood vessels. This plant is rich in vitamin B6 and magnesium. Magnesium prevents heart attacks and strengthens the cardiovascular system. Vitamin B6 helps our body to avoid the accumulation of harmful substances, such as homocysteine. Furthermore, basil normalizes cholesterol, reduces the risk of arrhythmia, and helps our muscles to relax. 3. It improves digestion. Basil is a natural digestive that fights against the loss of appetite as well as harmful intestinal parasites. 4. It fights against rheumatic pains. Basil tea has proved to be an efficient way of lessening chronic pain associated with rheumatism. How to use basil? Basil is an extremely important condiment in international cuisine. However, this plant should only be added after the recipe has been fully prepared, so as to preserve its flavor and medicinal properties. Basil tea is very healthy and delicious. Pour 200 milliliters of hot water over some basil leaves. Cover the pot and let it steep for 8 minutes. Then all you have to do is strain the tea and drink it. One good idea is to blend basil leaves and lemon juice with a blender. The result is a very refreshing and therapeutic drink. And yet another way to use basil is in a basil and mustard vinaigrette. Ingredients: 2 cups of orange juice, 1/3 of a cup of white wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sour tapioca flour, 2 teaspoons of mustard, 2 teaspoons of dry basil or 1 tablespoon of fresh basil, 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. Instructions: mix the orange juice and sour tapioca flour in a small pot. Bring it to a boil while stirring constantly. Let the mixture boil for 1 minute. Pour it into a bowl, let it cool slightly, and then put it in the refrigerator so it will cool faster. When the mixture is good and cold, add the vinegar, mustard, basil, and olive oil. Mix well. Serve immediately. If you aren't planning on eating it immediately, you can keep it in a covered container in the refrigerator for up to 24 hours before serving. And here is one more tip. Try substituting soda and store-bought juice for this delicious drink. Ingredients: 1 sliced lemon, 1 piece of ginger, 1 handful of fresh basil, 1 liter of cold filtered water, as much ice as desired. Put the lemon, ginger, slightly crushed basil leaves, and a few cubes of ice in a jug. Next, add the water and let it sit for 2 hours. That's enough time for the water to absorb the flavor, aroma, and medicinal properties of the ingredient.